Hello students, let us continue the session on understanding quadrilaterals. I had given question 3 for you to think. Question is, can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram if the first condition is angle D plus angle B equal to 180 degree. The second condition is AB equal to DC equal to 8 centimeter, AD equal to 4 centimeter, and BC is equal to 4.4 centimeter. The third one, angle A is equal to 70 degree and angle C is equal to 65 degrees. Hope you must have thought about the answer. Can a quadrilateral ABCD becomes a parallelogram if angle D plus angle B is 180 degrees? In general, if I draw a quadrilateral, say ABCD, look at angle D and angle B. Angle D and angle B, they are the opposite angles. Whenever we write a parallelogram ABCD, it has to be there in this order only. So angle B and angle D, they will be opposite angles. If I want this particular quadrilateral as a parallelogram, it should follow certain conditions. If angle D and angle B, the sum is 180 degree, then we know that the angles are opposite, which are equal, so it becomes equal to 90 degrees. At the same time, the adjacent angles are supplementary. So angle A plus angle D or angle B is 180 degrees. So angle A also will become equal to 90 degrees. This implies angle C also will become equal to 90 degrees. So this particular condition will be true. It becomes a parallelogram only when all the angles are equal to 90 degrees. So I can mention the first one. Yes, if all angles are equal to 90 degrees, this condition should be satisfied. Let's look at the second one. I'll take a quadrilateral in general, ABCD. They have given that AB and DC, they are equal to 8 centimeter. The measure of AD is 4 centimeter. Here the measure is 4.4 centimeter. We all know that in a parallelogram, opposite sides must be equal. In this case, the opposite sides are not having equal length. No, it is not a parallelogram because AD is not given equal to BC. Let's think about the third one. Again, I'll take a quadrilateral in general, ABCD. They have given angle A as 70 degrees and angle C as 65 degrees. So I should write, no, it is not a parallelogram because opposite angles are not equal. Angle A is not equal to angle C. Question number 4. Draw a rough figure of a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram but has exactly two opposite angles of equal measure. I can consider a kite. A kite is the one which is not a parallelogram because the opposite sides are not equal in this, but only the opposite sides are parallel to each other. Here, angle B and angle D, they are equal measure, they are of equal measure, but angle A and angle C, they are not of equal measure. You can refer back the previous video when we have discussed kite. We have mentioned all the properties. In that, one of the property was these two angles are equal, the other pair of angles are not equal. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 5. The measure of two adjacent angles of parallelogram are in the ratio 3:2. Find the measure of each of the angles of the parallelogram. Whenever they give sides and the angles in a particular ratio, we have to consider along with the x. Here they have given that adjacent angles are in the ratio 3:2. We all know that. So let me mention, we know that adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. If the adjacent angles are supplementary, the sum 3x plus 2x will become equal to 180 degrees. So this implies 5x is equal to 180 degrees and the value of x will be 36 degrees. So if I name this as a parallelogram, say A, B, C, D, the adjacent angles, they are in the ratio 3:2. So angle A is 3 times of x, which is 3 times of 36, which will be 108 degrees. And angle B will be 2x, which is 2 times of 36 degrees, which is 72 degrees. Angle A will be equal to angle C. This will be equal to 108 degrees. Sorry, this is 108 degrees. The reason is opposite angles are equal in parallelogram. Same way, we have got angle B opposite to angle D. So their measure is 72 degrees. Opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Question number 6. Two adjacent angles of parallelogram have equal measure. Find the measure of each of the angles of a parallelogram. We can use the previous concept that adjacent angles are supplementary. They have given here that they are equal. Let me consider ABCD to be a parallelogram. Therefore, angle A plus angle B will be equal to 180 degree because the adjacent angles are supplementary. They have given the adjacent angles equal. This implies that angle A plus angle A is equal to 180 degree because angle A will be equal to angle B. It's given. Therefore, 2 times of angle A is 180 degree. Angle A will become equal to 90 degrees. Also, angle A equal to angle B equal to 90 degrees. And angle A will be equal to angle C. Angle B will be equal to angle D. This will be 90. This will be 90. So it means that the parallelogram will become a rectangle. So Note that a parallelogram with one of the angle equal to 90 degree will be a rectangle. It becomes a rectangle. Question number 7. The adjacent figure HOPE is a parallelogram. Find the measure of angle X, Y, and Z. State the properties you use to find them. If they don't give this, state the properties you use to find them, still we need to write, because in geometry that carries marks. Observe the figure very carefully. This angle 40 degree and angle Y, they are alternate interior angles. So straight away we can write Y is equal to 40 degrees and mention the reason: alternate interior angles. Now observe. How to find X value and how to find the value of Z. We all know that whenever there is a interior angle and exterior angle, they form a linear pair. So I can find angle HOP plus 70 degree will be equal to 180 degree because they form a linear pair. From that, I can find angle HOP. Angle HOP will become equal to 110 degrees. Now, X will be equal to angle HOP. This will be equal to 110 degrees. The reason is the opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Now, in triangle, HOP, angle Z plus Y plus HOP will be equal to 180 degree. This is because of angle sum property. You can make use of angle sum property and find the value of Z. Z will be equal to 180 degree minus the sum of Y is 40 degrees and HOP is 110 degrees. We get it as 180 minus 150, which is 30 degrees. Therefore, we have found X as 110 degrees, Y as 40 degrees, and angle Z is 30 degrees. We have found all the angles. Question number 8. The following figures GUNS and RUNS are parallelograms. Find X and Y. Lengths are in centimeter. This question is related to the properties of the sides of parallelogram. In this, GUNS is a parallelogram. The opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Therefore, 3y minus 1 will be equal to 26. This implies 3y is equal to 26 plus 1 and transposing negative 1 to the right hand side. This implies y is equal to 27 upon 3, which is 9. So 9 centimeters is the value of y. The other pair of opposite sides, 3x is equal to 18. This implies x is equal to 18 upon 3, which is 6. Therefore, x is 6 centimeter and y is 9 centimeters. Second sub-question. Here, RUNS is a parallelogram. Here, x plus y plus 7, they are not the sides, but they are the parts of the diagonals. We should make use of property related to diagonals of the parallelogram. We know that diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Therefore, we have 20 is equal to x plus y and 16 is equal to 20 is equal to y plus 7 and 16 is equal to x plus y. From this, we can find y will be equal to 13. Now I can substitute 16 is equal to x plus 13. So x will be equal to 3. So x is 3 centimeter and y is 13 centimeter. If I consider this point as O, RO will be equal to ON and SO will be equal to OU. This is because the diagonals bisect each other. Question number 9. In the figure, RISK and CLUE are parallelograms. Find the value of x. How do we find the value of x here? Observe very carefully. In parallelogram RISK, I can take angle K plus angle S equal to 180 degrees because they are the adjacent angles. K is 120 degrees plus angle S is equal to 180 degrees. So angle S will become 60 degrees. So angle S is found. In parallelogram CLUE, angle L will be equal to angle E. This will be equal to 70 degrees. The reason is opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Now, angle S plus angle E plus x will be equal to 180 degree. You can observe carefully, it forms a triangle. So this is because of angle sum property of triangle. S is 60 degrees, E is 70 degrees, plus x is equal to 180 degrees. So x will be 180 degree minus 130 degrees, which is 50 degree. This is how we can find the value of x. Question number 10. Explain how this figure is a trapezium. Which of its two sides are parallel? It's very evident here that angle M plus angle L is 100 plus 80, which is 180 degrees. This implies Mn will be parallel to KL, since a pair of opposite sides parallel to each other, KLMN is a trapezium. Which of its two sides parallel? That we have answered here. Mn is parallel to KL. Question number 11. Find the measure of angle C if AB is parallel to DC. Since AB is parallel to DC, we have the co-interior angles. Angle B plus angle C will be equal to 180 degrees because they are the co-interior angles. So 120 degree plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. So angle C is 60 degrees. Therefore, the measure of angle C is 60 degrees. Now the last question of the exercise. Find the measure of angle P and angle S if SP is parallel to RQ. SP and RQ, they are parallel to each other. If you find the measure of angle R is more than one method to find measure of angle P. Do we have more than one method to find? That's what we have to check. Here, angle P plus 130 degrees will be equal to 180 degree because they are the co-interior angles. Since SP is parallel to RQ, we have angle P plus angle Q equal to 180 degree. They are co-interior angles. So angle P will be equal to 180 degrees minus angle Q, which is 130 degrees. We found angle P. The measure of angle P is 50 degrees. Similarly, angle S plus angle R is 180 degrees. They are also co-interior. So angle S will be equal to 180 degrees minus 90 degrees, which is 90 degrees. Thus, angle P is 50 and angle S is 90 degree. This is how we find angle P and angle S. Do you have any other method to find? Yes, the alternate method is PQRS is a quadrilateral . This implies that the sum of the angles, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R plus angle S is 360 degrees. So angle P plus angle Q is 130 degrees, angle R is 90 degrees, angle S is 90 degrees, which is equal to 360. So angle P will be equal to 360 degrees minus the sum. The sum of these angles is 310 degrees. So angle P, we get it as 50 degrees. With this question, I'll end today's session. The next exercise we are going to take up in the next session. Thank you.